Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Saturday. This is Jennifer with Creativity. I am an independent Stampin' demonstrator, and I am here tonight to do day 3 of our Summer Sizzling Stamp Camp. I was supposed to do this on Wednesday. However, I got sick and was not able to do it. So I am going live tonight to complete summer camp. So if you got the kits, go ahead and get your kits ready for day 3. And let's do some crafting together. If you did not by chance get the kits and you're interested in getting the kits, you still have an opportunity to do so in order to get all the projects that we have made. And after tonight, there will be 6 cards that we have completed. If you want the card kits, all you have to do is make a $40 order or more by Monday, June 23rd, and I will prep all the supplies you need and send them to you for free. How fun is that? I hope each and every one of you have enjoyed our summer camp, as I have thoroughly enjoyed crafting evenings with you on day 1 and day 2, and now I get to be here for day 3. I'm going to give everybody just a few moments. I don't know if I will have many viewers. People may be catching the replay, as I know it is Saturday and everybody kind of does their things on Saturday. But we're going to give it just a few moments. I'm trying to refresh. I hope everyone has had a great day. I have had a wonderful day. It started out with the coffee and card this morning with you, and then I left and went to a leaders or a demonstrator event with 9 other demonstrators, and we had a blast. It was Creativity Now Day. Stampin' did a virtual event. So a group of 9 of us got together today and watched it live. And then we got to craft together as well. All right, so I am trying to get my desktop up, and it's not showing that I am live. So let me refresh and see if that helps. If not, we're going to go ahead. There we go. We're going to go ahead and flip our camera and get started. Well, it says I'm live. Where's my video? Oh, geez. Hold on, guys. Also, remember today is Spotlight Saturday. So make sure you go out and share your projects that you are working on, so you can, there we go, so you can be recognized. I would love to see your projects that you are working on as well. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. We are getting ready to dive into Stamp Camp Day 3. And this does wrap up Stamp Camp. So I hope you've had a wonderful time. Don't forget, I have Craft Along on Monday, June the 30th. So if you're interested in those kits, please reach out to me. Join my email list, as I did post it. Also, I have something in the event tab on my Facebook page. Go check it out. Come join me for Craft Along Monday, June the 30th. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're not going to want to miss it. All right, so let's go ahead and flip the camera and get started, as I have been gone all day, and I am actually ready to go downstairs and see my husband that I haven't seen since early this morning. So I'm hoping I don't get a coughing spell, so if I do, I'll apologize up front. Let's go ahead and refresh on day 1 and day 2. So on Monday, we did these 2 cards on Monday. All right, that's the first day of camp. And then on Tuesday, these were the 2 cards that we did on Tuesday. And this is using the stamp set. Ooh, hold on, about to lose one of my stamps. This is using the Impression Ablooms bundle. And it does come with dies. Did I bring them over here or did I put them? Hold on, let's see if I got the dies so I can show those. Yes, here we go. And these are the dies that go with it. I have used these things like crazy. I didn't think I was going to get it. And then I started thinking about it and seeing some other cards. And I was like, oh, okay, we got to have this. So this is the die set that goes with the Impression Ablooms. So if you're interested in these cards, remember you still can get them if you did not get the summer stamp camp. All you do is place your order, a minimum of a $40 order by Monday, June 23rd, and then I will send you all of the supplies to make the cards. Now, you get the supplies, which is the cardstock. You will get the designer paper. You will get all the die label cutouts, all that. I cannot do any stamping, though, because that is against the Stampin' Up! Policy, so I won't be able to do any stamping. So, like these flowers, I will give you the cardstock so you can cut out the flowers, but if you want your cards to look identical to these, then you will need to purchase the Impression Abloom bundle because I can't do any stamping. All right, so that's day 1, day 2. Let's go to day 3 of summer camp. And also, I would like feedback if you like summer camp, if you didn't like summer camp. And that way, I know how to plan future classes and events. All right, so tonight we're going to do this card and using the strawberry slush and the cardstock that goes with this, not cardstock, the designer paper. Floral Impressions is the designer series paper. And then I'm using basic white and garden green cardstock. And then on this one, this is a fun fold. It is like a book. This is closed off, and then it opens up like this. So this is a fun fold. So we're going to start with this one first. And because I have used my designer paper so much, I did not have any more of this designer paper, so I just swapped it out. But it is coming from the same packet. So here we go. We've got our cardstock. We've got our strawberry slush. If you are following along with me because you got the kits, go ahead and pull out day 3, card number, let's see, what would this be? 5. Card number 5. All right, and that way you will be able to do this with me. So I'm going to take my bone folder and run around the side there. And then I have a piece of basic white cardstock that's going to layer just there. And then I also have my designer series paper that is going to mat on top of that. So we're going to go ahead and take our tape runner. I am using the Stampin' Seal Plus. You can use any adhesive that you prefer. All right. this is what I chose to do today. And we are going to put this right on here. And hopefully, that'll have to do. All right. Now, we are going to... Oh, I shouldn't have cut that all the way. Oh, well. All right. So now, I want to put this 1-inch strip over here. I should have cut that smaller, but I done got it stuck down. So we're going to just leave it alone. All right, come on. My silicone. My tape runner's wanting to get stuck on me. Give me a second. All right, let me get another tape runner, because that one's not wanting to be my friend. All right, there we go. There. It did not want to play pretty in summer camp, so let's do this, and then we're going to stick this right on that edge. Put my do not disturb on. I hope that didn't mess me up. Hopefully it didn't disconnect me. Sorry, guys. Got a call in. I thought I put it on do not disturb. Now, we are going to take our... I love this ribbon. It is the white ribbon. I love this ribbon. But we're going to take this and we're going to put it over the designer paper in the edge there. And then we're going to take it, and I want it to just overlap just a little bit in the back. I'm going to cut it off. And then we're going to put our tape runner there. And we're going to just put the ribbon, if I can go straight, good gravy. And we're going to just kind of put it straight on top of there. And that's going to hold that down. Now, before I do the front side, I want to make sure I got it where it's supposed to be. And look at me. I did not. Oh, geez. All right. There we go. We got this. We're going to just make sure that goes straight over. And now we're going to put the adhesive at the top to hold the top piece down. All right. Now, this is ready to be attached to our card base. And I like, when I have ribbon or any twine that wraps around my card, I always like to give it that extra support. So I make sure when I put my adhesive on that I double load those pieces. All right. And then we're going to just go ahead and stick this on like this. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. I hope you are enjoying this. All right, now we are ready to do some stamping. Who is ready to stamp? That is what summer camp is about, is stamping. So, let's get our basket and let me get our stuff out. I have not put all my stuff back up, so give me a second here. I did Tuesdays and then I went downhill. So give me a minute. We got to get our stamp sets put back together and get out the right stamps. All right, so we're going to put... Actually, I need that one. Let's see. These do not feel like they have been cleaned. Let me run these over my chamois real quick. If you don't have a chamois, this is a wonderful tool to have. It is just a foam mat that you wet with water. and you run your stamps over them, and it cleans them. You don't have to have any solutions, nothing like that. It is just pure water that you run your under your sink, wet it, squeeze it out, and then clean your stamps. It is great. And it also fits in our stamp cases. So it's a great container to store them in. All right, so let's get all these put in here because we're not using any of these. And I know I should have had this done, but I did coffee and a card with you this morning, guys, and then I literally left. And just really and truly walking back in the door. I have been gone all day. It's been crazy, but it has been so much fun. So much fun. All right, so it looks like I'm going to need this one because of my sentiment is longer than my pad there. So we're going to do I Appreciate You. And then we are going to do this flower right here. No, I want the one that's got the detail. Let's do the one with the detail. All right. So here we go. Okay, let's get our Stampin' pad here. And we need, of course, we've got to have strawberry slush. What is your favorite new in color? I know y'all have seen me use the strawberry slush like crazy, but I just love it. All right, so we're going to stamp off the flower, and then we're going to stamp it on. Okay, I did stamp it off enough. I just wanted to make sure. There we go. And now we're going to stamp our sentiment, I Appreciate You. And that is going to go straight onto this. This label that I am stamping on, this is from the Nested Dies. Just so you know. It is from the Nested Dies. Yes, a Nested Essential Dies. All right, so there is our stamping for that. Now for the inside of the card base, I'm going to take our flower and stamp down in the bottom corner, just like that. All right. Now, I normally don't do this, but I am going to do it this time. Let's take our pick tool and let's take one of our Darling Duckling and put right in the center. How about that? That is neat. Okay, I haven't done that before, so that is cool. Well, let's give that a shot. All right, so now we are going to, yes, I did. We are going to put our tag together. We're going to put our adhesive on the back side of our label, and then we're going to put it on the garden green cardstock. All right, and then we need our dimensionals. Let's see, do I have them or did I pack them up? All right. I don't want the minis. Let's see. Let me grab my dimensionals out of my to-go bin from earlier today. there. Tomorrow, when I do my Facebook Live at 7, I will be showing the projects that we did today and giving you a sneak peek of the new product that is going to be coming out in the September to December mini catalog. I will share that with you tomorrow during my Facebook Live at 8 o'clock. I do have a sipping kit class tomorrow at 1:30, and I am excited to craft with those ladies. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you're on my email list so you can get all the details, because we have lots of fun. I'm actually getting ready to start working on the July calendar. And we've got, you know what comes in July? Yes, Christmas in July. And I do have a Christmas in July event that is going to be July 19th. And that is going to be advertised very soon. I am working on projects now, but that is coming up very, very soon. So make sure you're on the email list so you don't miss out. Okay, so then for the embellishments, we are going to use the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. And we are going to do a big gem in the center. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to use our 25, 27 in color gems. And let's do Darling Duckling right there. All right. And then let's do Strawberry Slush right there. This has got some Timber Tiger in it. So let's do a Timber Tiger embellishment. And let's do it right there. All right, perfect. So we're not going to use those. And then we've got to do our inside on this one. All right. If you're liking the video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, because that helps me grow. If you would also share my videos, that helps me as well. And if you're watching me on YouTube, if you will subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that as well. All right, so there is card number 1. And as far as the envelope goes, we're going to take our beautiful flowers, stamp it in the Strawberry Slush, put it down on our card, and then we are going to get our Darling Duckling ink, because I don't think the post people would like us putting embellishments on the outside of our envelopes. They really don't like us putting them on the inside either. But I'm going to show you a way, because the card I just did is something that I will do when I go to mail this out. So I will share my little sneak tip with you, because running our embellishments and things through the machines at the post office, it does and could mess them up. So what I will do in sending out this card, because of the embellishments on it, I will take a piece of cardstock and lay across it like this when I go to put it in the envelope, and that way it flattens it, and then when it runs through the machines at the post office, it doesn't get jammed and mess up the machines. Plus, that keeps the embellishments from being damaged when your receiver that you send the card to gets it. So there is card number 1 for today, for day 3. That is actually card 5 of summer camp. Now, let's move over to card number 6, which is our final card for our summer stamp camp. I'm sad to see us close out, but keep in mind, I have other things going on, so don't forget about joining up. Also, remember our summer special promotion. I have our sand bucket, and every time you place an order, you attend a class, you order a class, your name goes in the bucket for August drawings, and I'm going to do a lot of different door prizes. I was going to do just one, but since it's my birthday, I am going to do a big drawing and do different ones. So make sure you get in, but you can attend a class, purchase an online class, or just place an order of your own on my own store, and you will be in the drawing. All right, so let's get on to card number 6. This is a fun fold card, and it is called the book card because it is sealed at the end there. And so I got all the pieces here ready to go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to score our strawberry slush card base. All right. And then we're going to take this part and we're going to fold it back and we're going to score it again and run our bone folder there. All right. So it is, the card base is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Then it is scored at 4 1/4, and then again at 2. So what you're going to do, and I forgot to score that one, we've got to run the bone folder there. All right. Now, since I am using the Stampin' Seal Plus, I should be okay with this, but you could use tear and tape as well, or you can use the liquid glue. But I'm going to go ahead and just do the Adhesive Plus, and I'm going to fold this down and seal my card. Just like that. And now it only opens to there. Okay? All right. So now what we're going to do, I've already hooked this together, but it is a piece of basic white cardstock and the designer series paper. And you're going to take it and you're only going to put this on part of, actually, hold on. Actually, let's do the inside first before we do that piece. Let's do our stamping and then hook this on the inside because this has to all match up. I forgot. My bad. Let me get my Stampin' pad. Here we go. All right, here's the Stampin' pad. So for this one, I am using the Sentiment So Very Much. And I am going to put that at the top. And then I stamped... Did I put all that up? I sure did. Then I stamped the small flower down in the left corner. So let's do this. And this is going to be the 2-step. And I've already got that out. Okay. So here and here. All right. We're going to do the stamp off again. Hey, Michelle. Yes, it was great seeing you as well. So let's do this real quick. I stamped off and I stamped on again. And then now we're going to stamp again in the strawberry slush. And because of the way this stamp is, you're going to line it up and stamp, and it will match, hopefully. I find doing this so much easier if I stand up. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Yes, Michelle, I am glad you found it, and I will also go to your page after my live and get you connected to mine again, so we can stay in touch. Because now that our girl's going, we got to figure out how to all stay in contact. I am so sad she's leaving us. But I know she's not going too far. All right, so here I'm going to stamp the center of this with the Early Espresso. And we're going to stamp straight in the middle. There we go. Love that. All right, let me close that up because I will be got that everywhere. I don't know about you, but open ink pads and me don't get along very well. While we are stamping, let's go ahead and do our sentiment for the front. I am going to use the Modern Oval Punch. I love road trips. Yes, I love road trips. So I am game. You let me know when. All right, so we're going to use the Modern Punch, and we're going to stamp the word thanks in it. And that I did put up. So let's get that out. And we're going to stamp that in the strawberry slush. As you can tell, I love strawberry slush. That has been my favorite go-to. But I am getting ready to start a new gear because July is Christmas in July. So it is all about Christmas. And I'll tell you, I do a lot of Christmas cards. And because of my Christmas in July themes and specials, I got so many of my Christmas cards done that I was actually done by Thanksgiving. That has never happened before. So, if you do a lot of cards and you want to jumpstart, make sure you chime in to Christmas in July with me because you will not get behind. All right, so now I've got a piece of the designer series paper, and we're going to put it on the book cover, or the bookmark end, or the spine of the book, I would say. And then we're going to just kind of put it just like that. This is going to go on the inside, but I want to make sure that I'm lining it up correctly. So I am going to take this, and we're going to match it up as close as we can, just like this. And then when this goes on, it covers it up. So remember, you only want to put the adhesive on half of this, because if you put it on the whole thing, then you're going to close your card off and it's not going to open. So you only want to put it on half. All right, so there's that. Then we're going to take this piece of strip of designer paper. All right. And we are going to put this one here. Oh no. Come on. All right. And now we're going to take this and we're ready to hook it down. And I just want to make sure. So what I did is I took this and I lined it up just like that. And then I laid it down. Because once it's down and you can't lift it back up. So there is the Fun Fold card. Okay. Now we are ready to do our sentiment. And I did dimensionals on here. All right. And we're going to do, oops. I don't want it to sag in the middle, so we're going to just do extra on here. Okay. And this is going to go right, let's just put it right there. Okay. And now I have the flower again. And this one, we're going to put on with dimensionals, but we got to put it on with the mini. All right. We need to put on our center of our flower. We're going to stick this over to the side. There. Okay. And then we're going to take our glue and stick on the back of our center of our flower. Just like that. Look there. Okay. And then we have our stems. Our leaves, excuse me. And we're going to just run the adhesive on the back side of it. And then we're going to just kind of tuck it up under there. It's one. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other one and run the adhesive on it. And we're going to tuck it under on this side. Perfect. Now we are going to use the strawberry slush gems. And this one we are going to use strawberry slush. We're going to use one of the big ones. We're going to use one of the small strawberry slush. And that is going to go up here. And then we're going to use one of the clear big ones. And let's put it, let's do it right there. All right. So there is card number 6. For summer camp. Wow. What an amazing event this has been. I hope you have enjoyed summer camp as much as I have. I am going to get the stamps out of the way, and then I will pull out all 6 projects for you to see one last time before summer camp closes out. And again, I hope you've enjoyed summer camp as much as I have. And thank you for continuing to follow me and be part of my business. I appreciate that. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here with me. I'm excited tomorrow to craft with my sipping kit ladies. I got some new ones coming tomorrow. So if you are not part of Sipping Kit and you want to be part of Sipping Kit, make sure you join my email so you don't miss out on the next one. All right, so here we go. Let's get our desk cleaned off and get our cards pulled out. Let's do day 6. Cards 5 and 6 is right here. This is day 3. All right. And then here is day 2 cards. All right. And then day 1. Uh-oh, you can't see day 1. Okay, screw down. So there is day 1 right there. So that's day 1, day 2, and day 3 of summer camp. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed summer camp. And I will be bringing this back. But remember, I have Craft Along coming up on June 30th. If you are interested in those cards, then make sure you join my email so you get the registration. Also click in the event tab, and it is also listed there. You can get all these products, pre-cut kits ready to go for you by placing a $40 order by Monday, June the 30th. All right? Monday, June the 23rd, excuse me. And then I will package all this up and send to you. Thank you, Michelle. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. I will be back live on Sunday at 8 p.m. Thank you.